Today is a special day because on Thursdays I have a very specific agenda, and there's things I do and then there's things I don't do. And today I want to share a little bit also behind the scenes of what's happening in my head and like my operating system. I like to start the morning with sweeping this little yard, as I said in a previous video. I implemented this time and energy and task management system about a few months ago, and it's been a game changer. Right now here you see CJ, one of our co-living members, writing down our goals for the day, and here's a failed co-working angle. You can see I'm right behind the edge. Next time I'll make sure to frame it better. Picked up some food. So many new boxes again, check this out. Real nice. Gonna be a great unboxing again. I don't think I'm gonna be a part of it because I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna be by myself, isolated in one of my favorite cafes where I like to go on Thursdays. I'll tell you why on the way. Even though I said I'm not gonna be a part of the unboxing, big fan for the rooftop. I decided to put together this fan because there's a men's group coming to our rooftops very soon today. Well, they sent us the wrong thing. It was supposed to be the one with the stand on the ground, and they sent us the wall mount, so I had to repackage it and put it back. Now it's time to get to work. Okay, so here's the time, energy, and task management system. Basically, there's two categories of work that we will always do, especially as entrepreneurs. There's manager work, and then there's creator work. Manager work is something that's very specific. It has very specific times, let's say meetings or answering messages. We know exactly when we will start, and we also know exactly when we will finish. Creator work, on the other hand, is something that we know exactly when we will start, but we don't know when we will finish, and it typically takes a lot longer. Just by the way, here you see me running into Susan completely randomly. She is a friend and a member of our community, but more on that a little bit later. We had a little conversation and then got to work. So the reason why I started implementing this system is because I would always struggle to get the important things that were never urgent to get them done, because I got distracted by messages or meetings and people taking my attention, whereas I needed to make sure that I get my important work done as well, which is creating content, editing videos, making sure that the content ideas and the content strategy aligns, and all of this. A very, very important work that will almost never be urgent. So that's why when I found this system and when I learned about this, I was super excited to implement it right away and make sure that I have time and space and place exactly scheduled into my calendar for weekly repetition. That way I can get everything done and I don't have to worry about the rest of the week. And since I've done this, it's been absolutely game changing in the way I create content, in the way I operate my systems and my business, and I 1000% recommend it. Oh yeah, having a break between writing content, made a lot of progress, and I'm just super excited about this amazing system that I created. I'll show you another day, but right now I want to tell you a little bit more about the operating system and the foundations of like how I think and how I operate in the world. So I'm just editing this right now and realizing how bad the audio sounds, and I had this whole like 5-minute speech about my operating system and what I believe in, so I want to re-record it because this is unlistenable. So I was just saying how I believe fundamentally that life will be whatever we decide that it's going to be. So for example, some people believe that life is a battle. Some people believe that life is a dance. Some people believe that life is a test. And based on whatever you believe, that's what life will be for you. Right? If life is a battle, then it's probably going to be really hard and really difficult. You always have to fight. If life is a test, then it might be really stressful because you're always being tested. If life is a dance, it might be really awesome and passionate and fun and flowy, right? And so I've consciously decided that life is a video game. And this is kind of the fundamentals, the foundations of my robo-humanist philosophy that I will definitely talk about a lot more in the near future. But really, think about this. Have you ever consciously decided what life is going to be? If I ask you, hey, what is life? Would you have an answer? Would you struggle for an answer? Have you ever thought about this before? So if you haven't, I invite you to create your own metaphor and pick wisely what you want your life to be, right? Some people say life is an adventure, which is beautiful, right? I personally like to believe that life is a game because it fits for me the best. And I'll just give you a few examples how looking at life as a game has helped me not only go from a totally poor kid in a family of factory workers to traveling the world as a speaker and a digital nomad and building businesses. It's helped me overcome social anxiety. It's helped me do all of these amazing things and live the amazing life that I live, that I'm so grateful to live, and have all these amazing people around me that I'm so grateful to have, because I've been looking at life as a video game for many years now. So think of it. What is the purpose of a video game? How does a video game work? Well, the first purpose of a video game is to have fun, is to enjoy it. And then the second purpose, I believe, that is to get as good as you can at this video game, to enjoy it as much as possible, but also to get as good as you possibly can at this video game. Especially when it's like a survival game or like an RPG game, like an exploration game, right? You level up level by level, and the more you learn, the more you play, the more you unlock in life. And that's the same. Let's look at just unlocking your map, right? Just like in a GTA video game, let's say. In life, I started off in my small little town in the Czech Republic. And at first, during my primary school years, the only map that I had accessible was my commute when I walked 15 minutes to and from school, right? And then when I was a little bit older, I unlocked a bigger chunk of the map when I started going to school to a different city, and now I took a bus, right? And then I moved into a different country. So I unlocked a huge new chunk of the map, a completely different country, completely new city, right? And then I moved to Asia, and I unlocked a completely different chunk of the map. And then, I went to the US and Mexico and then Australia. So I kept unlocking these other parts of the map, which is absolutely amazing. Another area of life is, let's say, money, right? Have you ever played a video game where there's money in it, where there's a currency in it? Is it stressful for you to play a video game where you have to deal with money? What happens if you're playing a video game and you run out of money? Do you freak out? Probably not. You just say, oh, okay, well, let me do this quest to earn some more money, or let me sell my thing to earn some more money so that I can take care of this, right? And so that's the same in life. Oh my God. Been in situations as an entrepreneur that I had almost no money. And I thought of it, okay, well, let me just complete this quest. Let me just do this thing. Let me just do this to earn some money. And I did. And it worked out. And another area of video games that I want to communicate as a last thing in this small little chunk of this vlog is that in video games, you level up level by level, right? Imagine this. You just opened up a new video game and you think, oh my God, I'm just going to go beat the boss at level 10. Probably not. Even if you try, you're going to get your ass kicked and you never want to play again, right? But in life, we kind of sometimes want to do that. We want to skip levels. Let's say we start a business and we want to be making $1 million a year within the first 3 months. That's like going from level 1 to level 10 to try to beat the boss immediately. It's not going to work. But you level up level by level. And that way it's consistent, there's growth, you can see progress, you gain skills, you gain experience, and you level up your character. Just like in a video game, but in real life. And this is how I've been looking at life for the past more than a decade, maybe. Overall, at first it was more unconscious, and then it became more conscious, and I started constructing these ideas specifically around it. And it's helped me tremendously. That's the backside of my operating system. And anything I do in life, anything that happens, I operate out of this baseline fundamental principle that I believe that life is a video game. So my life is like a video game. All right, I'm gonna have a smoothie bowl now. So that was a really great work session. Couple hours, I don't even know how many, but I like to go to this place specifically on Thursdays and just not take any meetings, try not to talk to anybody, even though today I made a friend. I'll show you later. I met this really awesome lady. I overheard her on a coaching call, so I had to go talk to her. And yeah, overall, great session. Now I have all of my written content and all of my carousels done for the next week, basically. So I don't have to worry about it at all, and I can just do my videos and just go through the day, manage everything, and it's already done and scheduled. Tomorrow is a video day, so Thursdays is an ideas and text day, when Fridays is a filming and editing day, like video day. So on Thursdays and Fridays I get my content ready and scheduled, and then I don't have to worry about it throughout the week. So now let's go home. I'm just gonna take care of these standing desks, and then I'm gonna go for a quick bike ride on my bicycle. It's 8:20 right now, so I'm gonna take a little rest, just rest my brain on a bicycle, not worry about stuff, come back, edit my vlog, and call it a day. Go to sleep early today, ready for tomorrow. Oh, look what Julia got me. What did you get me?
Chocolate good.
Chocolate good. Chocolate good.
Chocolate good.
Opening desks are all in place.
It sounds very much like what the song.
Fancy workspace.
Yeah.